Hello, my friends. Welcome to another live training. And today we're going to be talking about LinkedIn. And LinkedIn has made some rather phenomenal changes and additions to the service that they offer. And I'm starting to get a little bit more excited about what LinkedIn is doing. I know a lot of people are upset with them because it's completely changed. It's completely changed. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over some of these changes with you and show you, demonstrate to you just how they can dramatically impact your business. And we have folks here from all around the world. Especially want to welcome my new friends in Denmark and the UK, as well as my friends in New Zealand, the Philippines, and Singapore. They're here. Of course, everybody else, what can I say? I love all of you. What can I say? Everything is changing, and I'm trying to get this information to everybody as quickly as we can. So what we've done is I'm going to be, for the next few weeks, I'm going to be posting some of these new videos that we're making. Most of them are going to be unedited on our YouTube channel. And you can get there at youtube.com/free leads, where you can get some insights and some free glimpses at, frankly, what is becoming the secret weapon of top earners in just about every network marketing company. All right? Now, for those of you that are here for the first time, if you want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that is totally affordable, because on social media, leads are free. That is fun, that is fun and easy, that is global, and that really works. This is it. You see, fast is quickly becoming the new normal on social networks. What you're going to see here for the first time for some of you is the fast and easy way to build your business. It's been described as the next evolution of social media lead generation for network marketing professionals. It also applies to affiliate marketers as well. This will revolutionize how you cost effectively generate quality leads, because on social networks, leads are free. Connect with ideal prospects and build personal relationships with people instantly, and successfully build a global or a profitable home-based business. What I'm about to show you will blow you away. Now, over the last 10 years, because of the internet, network marketing has gone through a radical transformation, and not necessarily in a good way either. Nowadays, everyone's got a system: lead capture pages, autoresponders, contact managers, online presentations, etc. But for most people, it's simply not working. What used to work in building a network marketing business no longer does. You're all facing three challenges. The first one is, how can I cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in the home business opportunity? 2, how can I quickly connect with them through social media? And 3, how can I build a personal relationship with them so they get involved in my network marketing business? Now, when I say it's fast, I mean it's fast. And I'm showing you these examples not because I'm trying to impress you, but because I'm trying to impress upon you what you can be doing. Andrea makes a post, hears from somebody at 3:45 in the afternoon. They chat back and forth, they pick up the telephone, they talk, and by 5 o'clock he was in the business. 1 hour, 15 minutes. Terry, in his first 4 days, ends up with 7 people in his business, and he still has 3 more days to the week. Lewis is tearing it up after 26 years, in his business. And, for the first time, he feels like he can really take it to the next level, go all the way with his business. All right? And then, of course, we have Sonny, who's here. And I'm going to open up the lines, and I'm going to let, Sonny bring us up to date on his progress. But here's a young man who's been in this network marketing company for a while. And now he's turning to the internet. He starts putting all of these pieces together, gets 3 appointments People are lined up to talk about the business. You know, in one of our sessions, he remarked that he had limited time. So he's working with two leaders, and he couldn't squeeze in, any more time. And of course now he's put in extra time. And last time we spoke, he was up to 4 leaders. But what I'm really excited about is what he recently did with a home. He did a virtual home party. So let me unmute Sonny, see if he's available to talk. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they aren't. Sonny, you there?
Yeah, Max, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. So, my boy, how's everything going?
Oh, everything's good. I have my little son here with me, so if he makes too much noise, you can just mute me.
No, that's all right. That's okay. So, everybody that I tell, you did a virtual home party is still fascinated. How did that go for you?
Yeah, it was great. Actually, we did a home meeting for a business builder that we signed up in Las Vegas. I'm actually in Minnesota, so she's in Nevada. And so we said, you know what, let's do a home meeting. And I'm gonna connect using this tool called Zoom. It's a cloud meeting that you can do. It's kind of like go to webinar. So I used that tool, and she put my face on the television. She had a 60-inch television screen, and she put my face and my enroller's face on there, and we did the home meeting, and we 8 people came, and all 8 people signed up, and 7 wants to do the business.
Now, how does that make you feel?
I felt amazing. I feel incredible. I mean, I feel like I can do this business anywhere. I mean, if I can do a home meeting from my office and sign up 8 people, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. And I feel so relieved because before I used to drive around doing home parties all over the place, and it was tough leaving my kids and leaving my wife. Now I can do this from Facebook. I can do home meetings from my office, and it just changes the game for me. It's a game changer.
Let me ask you a question. What was it? Have you ever had have you ever had a home meeting where everybody that was there signed up?
I did it one time, but it was very rare. And I didn't expect it to happen this time around. But this is only the second time that actually happened. And I don't even think the first time it happened, it was everyone. I think maybe 2 people didn't enroll, but this is probably the first time every single person enrolled.
Now, what was it that you think was behind everybody there enrolling? What did you do anything different? Did you say anything to them? What made everybody there enroll?
I think it was just the business model, the fact that we had a lot of tools to work with. I think that the fact that we do this business a lot of different ways, including Facebook. I think they were very attracted to it, and I just think they love the fact that they can do this from their home, that they can do a home meeting from their office. And when they saw us do it through the television screen, and the person that was doing the business, when they enrolled 8 people, they were like, wow, and you're doing this from a computer, so they saw it as extremely duplicatable. So I think that was part of the reason why everyone enrolled. They felt like I can do this.
Okay, so how many people have you added to your business since you started to do this on Facebook?
Yeah, I think in the first 2 months I enrolled 4 business builders, and then that 4 turned into about close to 30 in 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Where do you hope to be, let's say, in the next 2 months?
The next 2 months, who knows? I mean, I hope to just continue the growth, and my goal is to get to 400 customers by the end of the year. Right now I'm at about 100, so looking to get about 350 more. So yeah, I think it's just going to continue to spiral. I know the person who signed up 8 people, and I know the 7 people who wants to do the business. They're all in training right now, and they're going to be ready to go pretty soon. So I expect this to really spiral.
Well, congratulations, and we'll keep following your progress and success. But just let me tell you, at the rate you're going, okay, if you sit down and you do the math, you know, you'll be at your number probably by Labor Day.
That'll be awesome.
Yes, it will. Congratulations again. Okay, now, folks, I'm not sharing this with you because I'm trying to impress you. I'm telling you, other people out there are tearing it up. And what made everybody really sign up on the dotted line, because it's happening all over, is, and Sonny kind of, you know, Sonny picked up on it, it's the ease. You know, I don't have to invite somebody over to my home. And if I'm doing a home party, well, you know what? I'm limited to where I can physically travel. Later in the week, you're going to hear from another top earner who today is making $1 million in her business, that is now starting to do home parties because she can get around. She can reach out to more people. So this is the thing that's exciting about the whole social media environment, and what really has everybody going are all of these new changes that are taking place on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and Twitter. But I have to say, and we're going to be talking about this today, we're going to be talking about LinkedIn and the latest changes that they have made. They've made a lot of people mad over the last 2 months, and I was on that list. But now I'm starting to warm up because they've added some new things just recently. Some of you probably don't even have it. Some of you probably aren't even aware of it yet. But when you put these things into practice and you start using them, more importantly, when they become available to you, it's going to have a dramatic impact on your business. Now, the truth is that the fastest growing top earners in network marketing and the biggest affiliate marketers will tell you they owe their success to social networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. They have teams of people enrolling their best new customers and reps in less than an hour a day. You heard from Sonny. And their new recruits, they're doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business. But no one's going to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to show you how they're doing it, and I'm going to show you how you can do it too. And I want you to think mobile, because 80% of the work, if you want to call it work, can be conducted on your mobile phone. 20%, the actual physical searches using the advanced search features on Facebook and LinkedIn cannot be done on a mobile phone yet. They can't be done on a tablet yet. You have to use a desktop, you have to use a laptop. However, once those initial searches and then those initial contacts are made, then I want you to think texting. Because texting is talking, and I want you to think big, because you can build your business everywhere in the world. Sonny can do a home party in Sydney, Australia if he wants to get up early in the morning. Now I'm going to show you exactly, step by step, how to instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. Facebook has 1.86 billion people, and 93% of them are mobile. All of them are at your fingertips. LinkedIn, 467 million professionals, and 58% of them are mobile. And finally, we have Twitter with 310 million active users, and 80% of them are mobile. Now, what does this mean? What this means is that you have easy access to over 2 billion people, and what you have to do is you have to understand how to filter down and find the people who are clearly interested in your business. I mean, that's what it's all about. Today, millions of people are making money on these social networks, and so can you. To be successful, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need and want what you're selling, and talk to them. You know, my motivational thought for the day. Life has 2 rules. 1, never quit. And 2, always remember rule number 1. Everyone that's watching this video can be successful. You have unlimited access to people. All you have to do is remember one basic concept, and that is the definition of a social network. It's a person's family, neighbors, and friends with whom they are socially involved. It's a website where you connect with people sharing personal or professional interests, place of origin, education at a particular school, or similar values. The key words here are socially involved and sharing interests. The The universal social networking formula that I created or discovered years ago works on every social network. It's 4C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, the people you know, the friends of your friends, and people you want to know. Communicate with them, qualify them through text, ask them a few casual questions, and close the sale. Now, most people don't realize that some of the changes that are taking place on Facebook, every time they make a change, they alter your settings, and so you're not as visible as you think you are. And so when you change your settings and you make yourself public, you can go from invisible to invincible because you have access to so many people. Now what I want to do is I want to jump over here, and specifically we're going to be talking about LinkedIn. All right. Now, LinkedIn, this is the new LinkedIn format for those of you that haven't been on it for a while. And what we're doing is we're looking at Deborah Kay's homepage. This is the new LinkedIn homepage. And they've moved everything around. Now we're going to jump back and forth between her page, and I'm on Mozilla. We're going to jump back and forth between her page and my page. And what I want to demonstrate are the latest features. I mean, we're talking, in some cases, less than a week old. Now, you'll notice here down at the bottom right, I've got a little tab that's popped up here called Messaging. Now, in September of 2015, LinkedIn added a live chat feature. And I remember when my good friend George Ruiz called me up and he says, Max, he says, have you seen the new LinkedIn chat? I said, you know, I knew they had it. I was working with some folks, but we never really used it. He says, it's just like Facebook. Now, back then, the chat feature was in the messaging area. And all they did was you type something, goes to somebody, and they write back. You type, they type. You type, they type. And it was instant. It was instant. And your messages and you know, missed messages were up here. They gave you notifications, they gave you numbers. Well, now they've added this. Now, some of you are going to have it, and some of you aren't. Right now, the people that have it are the people that are paying some kind of monthly fee. But my expectations are before they're done, everybody's going to have it. How does it work? This messaging feature here connects you directly to this. So if you have it, what it means is I can bring up this little screen here, and if I wanted to send a message to Gene, send that over. Now, it's going to appear here. So everything we do here is going to appear here. What makes this so desirable? Number one, it's easier to communicate with people down here. Notice how she's been reduced. And if I go over here, I send it to her here. And if we go over to her page, you're going to notice she's got a message up here. Now, she does not have the messaging feature. So Deborah, when she opens up her message center, is going to see it here. So she writes back to me. She sends a message to me, and not only is it over here, but I'm going to see a little notification over here, and of course it's going to, everything that we do is going to be saved here. And so this is beginning to look like Facebook. And it's going to give you a convenient way to reach out and connect with other people. LinkedIn has truly become Facebook for professionals. All right, so let's just take a minute and review a few basics about LinkedIn. First, you can get to your home page by either clicking on home up at the top, or if you ever get disoriented, you can just click over on the LinkedIn icon, and that will also bring you home. Now this is your home page, and this is where you control everything. This is where you have access to all of the features and all of the tools that LinkedIn makes available to you, and they have moved everything around. They've moved everything around. You want to see who is connected to you? You click on your network. Now, when you bring up your network, over here on the left, if you want to see all the people that you're directly connected to, you're going to just click on See All. When you bring that up, it brings it up, the people on your list, in the order of recent contacts. So every time you add somebody new, it all comes up here. You can also change the order by looking for people by first name or by last name alphabetically. But this is the most recent people that you've made a connection with, all right? Now, I'm going to go back over here to your network, and you're going to notice over here, you have a bunch of people who want to be my friends. So I'm going to open this up. Now, if I go and accept folks, and I'm going to accept Nathaniel, and I'm going to accept, what's the bottom left? See how you're connected to their messaging system? I'm going to connect with Ed. I'm going to connect with Ken. And I'm going to connect with Jerry. Now notice how every time we do this, we're getting this little notification down here. And now, if we go back over and see all of our connections, now notice they're not here yet, okay? Because I have to refresh. This is just a snapshot of what it was like the last time we looked. So if I refresh and hit the refresh button, and this is something that, okay, so here we go. So here we have our new additions, our new friends. Now, what this is going to do for you is it's going to give you the ability now to connect with people that you want to know. And I'm going to demonstrate the process. Literally connect with people all around the world, and the speed that you can make that connection like that. We're also going to demonstrate in some of our trainings how quickly you can get somebody to respond to what you do. So first, network marketing 101. You make a list of your friends, and everybody wants you to go through that list and invite your friends to learn about your business. Well, Sonny's learning now that people can do this virtually. You don't have to pick up the telephone, and you don't have to call people. You know, my good friend Mark Yarnell, who's a legend in the industry, passed away a couple of 2 years ago, and you know, I coached him and his team on social media, and he was fascinated. He says, you know, Max, I can go anywhere. You put me in a room full of people, and I'm so passionate about network marketing. I'm so passionate about what we're doing that everybody in the room is going to sign up. And so Mark is doing a lot of traveling. And I pointed out to him, I said, Mark, you can do these home parties. You can do these meetings virtually. Sonny's doing it. And look at the response rate. And the thing that's going to keep everybody excited is its duplication. I don't have to invite someone over to my house, man. I can get Sonny on a Zoom meeting with his upline, and we can duplicate this everywhere. And this is exactly what's happening. So first, what you do is you connect with your friends, people that you know, and you search for them by name. So if I looked for my friend Art Slackton. Now, Art and I have been friends since we were 7 years old. And Art used to work for some very, very large corporations. And he's very, very involved with NASA, or was at one point in time. And in all the time that we've been friends, I have never, ever remembered Art's birthday, but Art always remembered mine. For years. I always got a call, I always got a card or a message on my birthday. 2 years ago was the first time I ever remembered his. Why? Because Facebook reminded me. Facebook reminded me. He said, I'm going to collapse. You've never remembered my birthday. So first you go up here, you look for your friends, and you reach out to them. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to look for strangers. People that are predisposed to getting into your business. Now, this is a profile, okay? This is a profile. You can see what people do, get their history. I showed you my homepage. Your homepage, the difference between your homepage, which nobody sees but you. Nobody sees this but you. Every time you log on here, you can see what people you're connected with are doing, just like Facebook. You can come down here and you can like something, you can share something. This is just like Facebook, okay? The nice thing is here, you can come down here and you could see, for example, that somebody posts something that you're interested in. Now you can come down here, there are 5 likes. I'm going to find something with a number. Okay, so there's 2 likes and 1 comment. I go over here and I can see who liked it, just like Facebook. And I could reach out and have a conversation with any one of these people. I can look at the people that comment on it. And I could connect with them as well. This is your homepage. You want to look at your profile. This is what the public sees. You can click on your picture up here and view your profile. You can see who's viewed your profile. They're going to they're constantly going to be prompting you, fill in the blanks. Complete your information. Update the education from my high school. Everything that you do, everything that you put in. What was your major? What was your major? What did you study? What that does is that gives you another opportunity to be connected to other people that went to your school or went to some other school that studied the same thing. Over here on the right, you can edit your profile. You could add other things. They're constantly adding new sections to this, but this is what the public sees. They scroll down, they can see your articles, they can see your activity. You can see how active somebody is. Okay? So this is your profile page, and you could also see other people who viewed your page other pages that people have viewed. All right? You have all kinds of opportunities to reach out and connect with other people. It's never been faster. It's never been easier. And now, thanks to this new live chat feature, now, if you don't have it, it's coming. Now, the interesting thing about this is you click on it, you can also send images. You can also send images. So let's say, for example, I wanted to send Deborah an image. So I go over here, I can send a file, a little paper clip, or I can send an image. So I bring it up, go to my desktop, go to destination covers, and I know Deborah's on her way to Australia, so I can send her a little image, write a message, enjoy your trip to Australia. Hit the button. Now we go back over to her page, and in her message center, she's got it. So you could not only send pictures, you could send files. So this live messenger, but notice if we go to her homepage, she doesn't have a pop-up down here. Instead, she'll have a notification up here that she has a message. I'll go back over here to the other one and I'll do it again, show you. We'll do another picture. Add a picture. Go to destinations. Because after Australia, she's going to the UK. And I don't think I have a picture of the UK here. But you could put a picture of anything. Create a folder of all the places that you want to visit, that you plan on going, so that you could come in here and you could literally do this at will. Okay? And all you have to do add the picture. Pop it over there. Send it over. Okay, send it over. Now we go back over to her page. And we're going to refresh. And there it is. Now, one of the reasons behind LinkedIn's putting it down here is they want to make everything more visible. They want to, what they're literally doing is they are encouraging communication between you and other people. Sometimes we don't catch it up here, but now we're starting to see pop-ups. We're starting to see things taking place that make it easier for you, easier for your friends to communicate. They're going to give you a little notice, hey, you got 2 unread emails. So this little pop-up here is connected to your messaging center. Now, let me look in the question box and let me look and see who's here. And we just heard from Inga. I'm going to slide this over here. She just had her first sign up since she started boot camp last night. She connected with a business builder. And so Robin's tearing it up. And let's see. Just has to talk to more of the right people. Okay, well, Deborah, yes, you can use the free service. You can use the free service. You can use the free service, and so you want to know, where do you find the previous interaction and notes? That's going to be in the message area, okay? It's going to be in the message area. You go over here, you click on messages, and this is where it's going to be. This is your previous history. Now, when new people send you friend requests, you go over here, you click on your network. These are the pending invitations. These are the people that are reaching out to you. If you go ahead and click on show more, so I've got 5 pending. If you go over here to manage all, then you can see the messages, the friend requests that you sent out. All of that is going to be under your network, okay? Now, what I want to do is I want to demonstrate just how quickly this whole process could work. And I'm going to jump over here, and I'm going to log out of Deborah's account. And I'm going to log into Marissa. And Marissa has someone that she's talking to. And I want to demonstrate how fast. So this is from Vicky. Okay, so let's go over here and we'll take a look at Vicky. Now notice, well, let's just start over, okay? This is Marissa's homepage, where she can see what her friends are doing. And over here, she's got people who viewed her profile. Over here, she's got her network. Messages are here. Notifications, in other words, you can see what people are doing. And if you want to adjust your settings or work on your profile, this is the way you do it right here. Now, we'll go over to Messenger. And we're going to look up Vicky. Okay. Okay. And it looks to me like Vicky's doing a lot of typing. So let's start at the beginning. She's a fitness and nutrition coach. And she writes, I saw your post about failing due to an unwillingness to change. I feel like I have a willingness to change and a passion and vision to make changes, but the motivation is waning due to circumstances in my life. It's like I can almost grab hold of something better for myself and my family, but it keeps slipping through my fingers. I wish I could rest up enough from the today's stress to think through my goals and get a firm grasp on the direction I need to go. Are you a coach or a mentor for entrepreneurs? I was just curious what you meant by the post. Okay, so let's take a look at who is Vicky. We can click on her name. click on her picture once more, and it'll get you right to her profile. So we're going to scroll down, and we're going to see that you guys have 140 mutual connections. She's been a fitness coach for 2 years and 2 months. And prior to that, she was a senior operations administrator for FedEx. I'm a fitness and nutrition coach. I'm on a mission. Visit my website. Okay? So now, let's go and look at the messages. Let's look at the messages. And we're going to come back over here and bring Vicky up. Okay, so Vicky really, okay. So we wrote, Vicky, sometimes people feel because they're not willing to change when it's clear they should. What are the circumstances in your life you're talking about? What is behind your day-to-day stress? See, what do you say to somebody like this? You have to look at the answers you get or what people talk about, and you have to ask questions about them. And so sometimes people fail because they're not willing to change. He says, I have a willingness to change, but the motivation is waning. I got day-to-day stress. So what we're doing is we're asking, what is behind your day-to-day stress? What are the circumstances in your life you're talking about? You want details. I am willing to change, but I'm not sure which way to go because there are so many people depending upon me. My husband is disabled due to a brain injury. He was diagnosed with a brain tumor about 8 years ago. After numerous seizures, surgery, radiation, and chemo, he's very immature and nothing like the man I married. I'm thankful to be able to care for him. I just want more than what we have currently. Love education and was working on a bachelor's degree when he was diagnosed. I barely got through that program and was left with $45,000 in student loan debt. 4 daughters, a job that paid $300 a week before taxes, and every single thing falling squarely on my shoulders. And many people who have a partner don't realize what it means. It means oil changes, tires, appliances, going out, shutting kids here and there, working to support a family while also being the one to care for them when they get sick and dealing with others who want just one more thing from you. I've had to put my dreams on hold and became a person I don't even like just to get ahead in a job I really hated then and still hate now. So she's still working. I have been promoted several times and pay is better but not great. I have put off paying these loans with deferments for a long time now, and I want to pay them off. I want to make better money. I also want to do something I feel passionate about that really truly serves others without draining the life out of me. I am tired before my day even starts, and I want to teach my kids there is a better way. Now, if ever I've come across somebody that clearly could be interested in, that's looking for another way, it's here. And so now this is where you have an opportunity to, now remember what she asked you here. She says, are you a coach or a mentor for entrepreneurs? And what did we say up here? Okay. It sounds now, let's look. What are we going to talk about here? Because there's so much. For one thing, we can find out how old your daughters are. But this, we're not here to solve her problems. We're here to offer an alternative for her. She has to solve her problem. I'm sorry to hear about your situation, okay? And I might have a solution for you. Now, we could go in and we could say, look, When you start making some money, you can go back. Those student loan people, they'll work out a payment plan for you. Um, but the bottom line is, she's a fitness coach. She's putting herself out there as a fitness coach. She told you she's her job. Billy got, okay, she's happy. I'm making a little bit more money with my job. If we go back and we look at her profile, okay? According to this, Senior Operations Administrator, what is her job? What is her job? And she's been doing this for 2 years and 2 months. How much of this, is she doing? What do you do? How long have you done it? And what did you do before? Are your basic core questions, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. What am I going to do when I get a long message like this? What am I going to do? What am I going to say? Or right here. Easy. Well, first, I'm tired every day, even starts, and I want to teach my kids a better way. I want to make better money. Had several, pay is better. I've had promotions. So is she still working at the same place? We don't know. Never assume. So I'm sorry to hear about your situation, your current situation. And yes, I do mentor and coach people on turning their lives around. And let me just unmute her, because I don't want to say something that she doesn't feel comfortable with. Marissa, you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Okay, so basically what you want to do here, remember, she asked you that question. Now, you're a teacher, okay? So,
Yes.
So, and you understand network marketing, and you know. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think if she got into your business, it would help solve some of her problems?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been in any of those circumstances? I mean, can you relate to any of the things that she's talking about?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to say, I'm sorry to hear about your current situation. Believe me, I know how you feel. So we're using the feel, felt, found strategy, okay? Now, it isn't necessary to tell your story at this particular point unless she asks you. So, yes, I do mentor and coach people on turning their lives around. Now, what we could do, though, is we could talk about how, believe me, I know how you feel. I've been in your shoes. And at one time, felt like I had no time for myself. At one time, felt like I had no time for myself. It was exhausting. It was mentally okay, but things changed for me, and they can change for you too. Now, what we want to do though is we want to find out, again, now we're going back to our basics. What, to help you, I need to know a few, I need to know a few more things about you. Okay, one, what are you currently doing for work? And then two, what prompted you? Well, what prompted you? Well, you know, she's calling herself a fitness and nutrition coach. And that would make me feel like she knows a little bit about network marketing, because typically that's what, you know, people do. So so we're going to ask her, what experience have you had with network marketing? Okay? And we're going to pop that over. And it's a weekend, and she will probably write back to you today. And when she does, just let it sit, and we'll come back in another session. See, what you want to
Okay.
what you want to know about her is clearly all the time that she's been working at that other job, she has had, frankly, you know, she's not making enough money. She's under a lot of stress. So people like Vicky are constantly looking for new things, other ways to make money. Now, the fact that she's calling herself a fitness and nutrition coach, when we go back and we look at her profile, we don't see, and all you have to do is just click on the name. I don't see anything here. I mean, what prompted her 2 years ago? There's nothing here. She has a degree in early childhood education. She's a volunteer, but there's nothing here that you know, what prompted her to become a fitness and nutrition coach. If we go to her website, Get Fit for a Purpose, okay, what she's trying to do is she's promoting something, and we just want to find out what it is. And when you know what it is, you're in a position where, let's see. So, about Vicky, fitness programs, nutrition blog. Okay, join my group today. So let's go over here. Okay, here you go. Right away, you know, she's at Shakeology. She's in Beachbody. She's in Beachbody. And so now, when she comes back and she tells you she's in Beachbody, the question is going to be, well, how long have you been in Beachbody? Now, if she's been in Beachbody for a long time, then, you know, how's she doing? You know, why doesn't she think she is, you know, what, you know, find out how she's doing. If she's not doing well, and certainly, you know, the fact that she's still struggling, once you know how long she's been in Beachbody, then you're going to be in a position to discuss with her other alternatives. Now, when somebody tells you they're in another company and they tell you know, you want to know how long they've been in it. If they've just gotten started, if they've just been in it, well, then you know that, you know, they're focused on that. And never try to compare your company with anyone else's. But as you start moving through this process, learning about other companies, you know, every company is different. They have different business models. They are, for example, they do business in different countries. Some of them are more social media friendly than others. Sonny is learning how to, literally, he's part of that revolution of young people in his business that are literally doing what the old-time belly-to-belly networkers are doing. and he's doing it online. Now, if they've got some kind of an online presence, she can do it outside of her immediate area. But if her whole thing is home parties and she's so tied up with her kids, well, then, how's she doing in her business? That's what it's all about. So once you find out about the other person, then and only then are you going to be in a position to help her. What kind of a geographical area does her company do business? Do they do just in the United States and Canada? Do they do business worldwide? Where do they do business? What is their methodology in doing business? And how much business can literally be conducted through social media? The easier it is for people to use social media, and when you show someone who's having a hard time because their company doesn't offer social media tools, well, then you've got an advantage. Now, you just want to be helpful. So if she's not happy doing what she's doing, maybe she doesn't have the support she needs, maybe she doesn't have the tools she needs, she could very well be interested in getting into your business, especially if she knows that you're there to help. And so, we still having fun?
Yes, we are.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let me come over here and. Okay. Now, let me go over a couple of housekeeping things that, frankly, I need to address. Okay. In the last 3 weeks, we've made a lot of changes. And first thing I want all of you to recognize is we have a new website. And for those of you that are students, if you have any issues, we've changed the website. We've literally changed our whole customer service platform. And we're trying to make it as easy as possible to train everybody, because we have over 12,000 people who have signed up for our Endless Free Leads program. And so when you get to maxsteingart.com, now if you've got any other pages like, maxsteingart.com/home or maxsteingart.com/whatever, disregard those and just go to maxsteingart.com. And when you get there, you're going to notice here you got a training center. You're also going to notice, if I refresh, if you have any issues, if you have any issues at all, down at the bottom right, you're going to notice a little help button. And this is what you can use to write directly to my customer service department. Liz or Nikki will answer you if they're online, or they will get back to you right away. Take a picture, send it to us. So this is available to you 24/7. To get to and this is all new, and we're in the process right now of updating information on our boot camps, on personal coaching, on our free trainings. Our free daily webinars are going to be posted, free daily training right here instead of resources, so that you'll be able to go here and log in as often as you want. Our workshops and our retreats, and we have another retreat coming up in April. It's going to be our spring retreat. It's going to be at the end of April. But I want you to go over and click on the training center. Now, for those of you that, and if you forget your password, you can just click on this. And if for some reason it's not working for you, then go back to maxsteingart.com and fill in the ticket, although we give you the opportunities to do it here as well. Now, for those of you that have my Endless Free Leads program, and I want you to initially click on Endless Free Leads 2017. Now notice we have a drop-down menu. Now this drop-down menu, when you come back and you want to go someplace quickly, you can go right here. But initially, what I want you to do, to get the full effect of everything, I want you to click on the tab Endless Free Leads 2017. Now we've broken everything down into components. The first part here, get started fast. This, you got to go here first. And when you click on this, we're going to give everyone something that you can do immediately. Watch a video, and many of you, if you've already got an existing Facebook page, will be making sales right after you watch this. We're going to give you 4 strategies. Change your picture, wish someone a happy birthday, change your cover, or make a post. 4 different actions that you could take that produce immediate results. Next, if you've already been in here and you've downloaded the scripts book, and you downloaded the scripts book before Monday, March the 13th, you need to go back and you need to download another book. Why? Because we updated the book, and we're going to be updating the book in the future. We still have about 6 or 7 new scripts and strategies we're going to be adding. We've added some new things, and so you want to download the new one. And what we've done is we've taken these initial scripts, the first contact, second contact, third contact. What do you say when people ask what you do? The posting scripts. These 4 strategies right here that will have you talking to people right away and making sales. So this has been updated. Now, what do? As soon as you know what someone does, you can come over here and you can find a script precisely for that type of professional. All right? So if you haven't done it already, if you've already done it, then you need to go back and download it again. Now, after that, you go over here to the Max method, and we're going to go over all of the components of creating a page, connecting with people, communicating with them, and closing. This is the overview that apply to every social networking site. You're basically filling in blanks. You're going to have an opportunity to download in PDF form everything that you see here so that you could read it or watch a video. You could also listen to the training in streaming, or you could download the whole audio file. Create, connect, communicate, and close. Once you grasp all of the subtle nuances of each feature, then you're going to be going over here to social media. But the most important thing is the actions and the activity that we're giving you in the Get Started Fast video will have you talking to people right from the get-go, continuously talking to people, people you know, and then when you get in here, you can be reaching out to people you want to know. Although there will be many people that you don't know that are going to react to you and your actions in this first video. So we have lots of people that are making sales right after they watch the Get Started Fast video. Well, in social media, we're covering Facebook, and we've broken everything down into small little chunks of information. Where do I get the follow me button? How do I find it? Why can't I see my follow me button? All of these elements that will make you an absolute prospecting and recruiting master. And the best part about it is when Facebook makes a change in their searching protocols, which they've recently done, we're just going to refilm it, give you the latest information, and when we upload this, we'll send you a message. This is not a training program that this is it. Here it is. And believe me, if I didn't update this and I didn't change this with all the changes that are taking place, the effectiveness is reduced over a period of time. What you're getting from us is current information. You'll be able to come back here in 6 months, and if any of these elements have changed, there'll be new information in there to help you master that. And we're going to support this for a whole year. Now, you get over to LinkedIn, and because of these recent changes that have taken place, I'm in the process of redoing all of these. These should all be finished by Sunday. Same thing with Twitter. LinkedIn and Twitter have a very, very close connection. Using them both effectively is frankly a wonderful thing. There's an automatic connection. You do something on LinkedIn, you can put it on Twitter. You can do something on Twitter, you can post it on LinkedIn. So these are in the process of being updated with all of this new live chat stuff that just happened last week. Next, we come back over here to the resource area. Now again, we have things that are going to help you create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. Your daily routine and the profile checklist are in the process of being updated to include these latest chatting features for LinkedIn. And we're just going to get those in, and then we're going to make this available to you. But right now, you've got the scripts book, you have the Fast Start video, you have the secrets to closing the sale on Facebook. Right now, this covers Facebook, it covers LinkedIn, it covers Twitter. The phone app, we're going to release after everything else is done. And in the phone app, we're going to give you access to the website through your phone, and we're going to give you scripts. We're going to give you questions. The 4 social network strategies that produce immediate results, they're in the Fast Start video. But we go into them in a little bit more detail, but you have enough information to get going. And cold market prospecting and warm market prospecting, again, I am loading up all of the new material on LinkedIn's live chat feature, and we're done. So hopefully by Monday, all of these will be updated, but you have enough right now to tear it up, and you can hear, you heard from Sonny, you hear from other folks, just with the information they have. They're tearing it up in their business. We also have a place where you can go and get we're keeping all of your downloads in one place. All right? And when we put all of them in here in one place, you're good to go. But right now, when you go here, everything that you need is here and ready for you. And when you come back, just go over here and click on what you need. It'll bring you right there. Please make sure you get to the closing the sale part and print out the PDF, because literally it'll walk you through the secrets to closing sales on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and Twitter. It's totally covered. Now, again, if any of you have any issues, come down here at the bottom. You can click on Contact Us. And again, send it in, and one of our customer service folks will be there to help you. Now, for those of you that are in boot camp, we have a Get Started Fast video, your daily routine, profile checklist, scripts and app download. If you have both, Endless Free Leads 2017, and you're in boot camp, use the tools over here, okay? Here, we've already started boot camp. If you go to click on March, our first sessions, how to create a powerful profile and brand yourself, has been recorded. How to connect with perfect prospects for your business, recorded and posted. And how to communicate with everyone and qualify them with questions. So these are already there and available to watch. We sent out an email today inviting everybody to jump in and watch these videos. And over the next week, actually the next 2 weeks, until the end of the month, we're going to help everybody close 5 sales. So it's all about conversation. Our prosperity retreats and our other trainings are all also going to be here. And frankly, what I'm really excited about, which is our new website. All right. Let me look in the question box and see if anybody's got any questions. Now, does it also cover Instagram and Pinterest? I'll tell you, the process is the same. It doesn't matter what the site is. It doesn't matter what the site is. It's all the same. Fill in the blanks. William writes, I'm having problems transitioning. Conversations don't get anywhere. William, typically, in order to transition to talking about your business, what you want to do is you want to help identify a need. We've also got some proactive questions that you could ask without discovering the need, but you're always better off if you learn by asking those basic questions about a person. If they've got a problem, you can help them solve. If they don't, it's okay to just leave it alone. Leave it alone. And it'll happen. You can discover by asking a couple of questions what their needs are. If there's no need now, go out and talk to other people. And when they come back to you later, you're going to be there to help them. You have unlimited access to people. Okay? And for those of you that are a little intimidated by the whole process, I'm going to... Where is she? Robin's becoming a regular. So Robin, we have a whole new group of people here, and I know, it feels like you're saying the same thing, and it'll change, but again, Robin has recently had success with this, and I just wanted her to share with everybody, what is happening with her. Okay, so. Let's go. Yeah, Robin. I'm just giving you an opportunity to share your experience with everybody.
Well, first of all, welcome everyone. This is the most amazing coaching. I'm in my 70s. I have never had coaching like I'm getting it from Max. I just adore him. You know that. But I have to tell you, what he did for me was he helped me to overcome my thoughts on my age and with the social media, because I feel like a dinosaur after 30 years of real estate, because it was very one-on-one, belly to belly, being really good at service. It wasn't about instant responses and so forth. So I right now I'm filling my pipeline. I guess that's the right word. And I have gotten 2 people that were from my warm market, and they both have a huge sphere of influence for the products and services that I'm marketing. So I'm very, very encouraged. And at the same time, I have a lot of people that I never knew and probably never would have met. And what I think I need to focus on is to do the searches right, to pick those green M&Ms, as you say, Max, because I just feel like it's really close to coming together. It's hard to be patient at this point.
And you said something about you're finding this is addicting. You still feel that way?
Well, yeah, I think I have that kind of personality anyway, and I've always tried to have good addictions, God and work. And this is just so much fun chatting with people. I think I was starved for conversation, because a lot of people in my generation, and I would include the entire baby boomers, there's such a need for extra income, and there's so much isolation, and this is a way for them to be able to get out there and communicate. I know that was really important to me. I've read thousands of books in my life. I've been successful at the businesses that I've had. I'm an entrepreneur. But being successful at this is an opportunity to really learn new communication skills and to be able to apply your experience.
And I mean, you're getting all of this just by participating in boot camp.
Yes, and I have your new course, and I want to try to really just make myself go through it, because I'm easily distracted. That's my biggest problem. I'm so curious. I'm interested in everything, and I get waylaid.
Well, folks,
And I'm the type of person that if the right person called me, and I'm a baby boomer, an entrepreneur, hardworking person, they're just going to sign up with you, folks. If you have the product they want, there's not going to be a challenge. They're going to want to do this.
well, thank you for sharing some more of your opportunity or your experience. And of course, again, she's already signed up 2 people. and that's going to continue, and the duplication process is going to take hold, and it's going to be a pleasure to see where Robin is by Labor Day. Where would you like to be by Labor Day?
I want to personally bring in 100 people to my organization and help them each get two. And I want them to understand that this is duplicatable, because the people that I know from real estate and loan brokering and from all those things that are connected to the real estate industry and to the resort industry, because I used to develop resorts, that this is duplicatable, because we're not duplicatable. Those people are not duplicatable. So the people that you're reaching out to, your students are reaching out to, they must help them understand how to be duplicatable, because what you offer us is being able to be duplicatable. Otherwise, all you have is a well-paid job. You need the leverage.
Well, thank you very much for that. And folks, if you ever found a system that is completely duplicatable, and what is behind the success of so many people is exactly that. They bring somebody into their business, and then within a day or two, they can bring other people. Now, we released Endless Free Leads last Sunday. Retail price on the internet is $4.97. I'm going to give you all a little link in this chat window here. Go to http www.endlessfreeleads.com and use the promo code alumni, and you can save about $300. Okay, we're still until I get the rest of these things loaded up, which should take place on Sunday, and then we're going to go to the retail price. So you have an opportunity to get it for a lower price. Go to endlessfreeleads.com and use the promo code alumni, and you'll have access to this information for the next 12 months. We are also going to start taking. I sent out an email, like I said, to anybody that wants to jump into the current boot camp. So check your mail for that. And our next boot camp is in the process of being set up. It's going to start on April the 11th. You go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp. But anybody, you don't have to wait until April the 11th. As soon as you register for boot camp, you've got a whole series of videos that you could watch, and you can jump into it right away. So you're basically picking up about 3.5 weeks of extra training. And finally, if there's anybody that is interested in going really fast, I have 2 available coaching positions. You can either go to maxsteingart.com/coaching or type coaching in the question box. One of my staff members will give you a call. So, here we go. You have unlimited access to people. You have the ability to connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. If you have any issues, you have any questions, click on the help button. The daily motivational messages that we've been sending out for years are going to resume in about a week, as we're, again, making some additional changes. So if there's anybody else that has any questions, please type your questions into the GoToMeeting box. I will hang around and answer them for another few minutes, but I'm going to shut this down because we want to post this on YouTube, so you'll be able to come back and you'll be able to watch it again. The new LinkedIn chat features are outrageous, and as long as I reminded myself of one other thing. I want to show you, for those of you that want to search for millennials, college students. If you go up here and you type the school, I'm going to go with Arizona State. It could be a school that you went to. It could be a school that you want to prospect in. So here I've got Arizona State University. I click on that. Now, when it takes you over to Arizona State University, a couple of steps we have to take. Over here, we're going to see alumni. Now, there's almost 400,000 people on LinkedIn that went to Arizona State University. And what you want to do, and this is wonderful, look for this orange bar, welcome to an early preview of the new alumni page. Take me back to the old page. So go to the old page because the old search is better. So you're looking for millennials. Go over here and type in, let's say 2010 to 2014, or let's go 2015. So they've been out of college for 2 years. You got 119,000 people. 7,000 of them are in sales. Now, the reason we're doing it this way is because, number one, you have better information. Better information. So we're going to specify sales. We'll click on that. Now we're looking at 7,000 people. We can scroll down here. We can see where they work. Now, do you think that somebody's working retail at Nordstrom's or working at Starbucks or working for T-Mobile or any of these companies? Do you think a department store, do you think maybe they'd like something better? You can scroll down this list and you've got more information in the old format. Now, this is exactly how Marty Weworker, when he was building his Vima business, recruited Alex Morton right out of Arizona State University, and 4 years later, he was $1 million earner in Vima. A dental consultant, marketing advisor. She graduated 2 years ago. So you have all kinds of opportunities to reach out to people who clearly would be interested in doing something else. And you heard from Robin how age doesn't matter, okay? So there is no shortage of people for you to connect with, whether they're millennials, whether they're people in your particular profession. The other search that you can do, okay, which you're going to love. Now, again, up here, to go back, we have to hit the LinkedIn icon. So we go back here. And the other way you search for people, for example, we want to talk to fitness instructors. So we'll type in fitness. Hit the enter key. And there are, well, then you go over here to people. And there are 5.5 million people in fitness. So let's say, for example, that our company was expanding to the UK. You go over here, you check off the UK, and you have almost 500,000 people in fitness in the UK. And you can filter this down. Show me all of the folks in fitness in Australia. $250,000 people. Now, we could also break it down another way. We could say, you know what? I'm going to look for people in a particular city. So I'm going to look for folks in London, in the United Kingdom. 77,000 people in fitness. I could go and I could say, you know what? How about Sydney, Australia? Now you can do this for chiropractors, doctors, lawyers, fitness instructors. Every script that you'll find in the scripts book, there's an appropriate search that you could go and connect with people, professionals, that would love to talk to you about your business. So I encourage all of you, jump into the world of social media and get back on one of these sessions. And we do them on a daily basis, and we're here to help you master all of the changes that are taking place on social media. If you're not talking to 5 people about your business every day, you could be. And if you're not closing at least one person a day in your business, you're either talking to the wrong people or you're doing the wrong things. This is something that you can be doing immediately with your current and existing Facebook and LinkedIn page. That's why the duplication of this entire process is so fast. You bring somebody into your business, you get them to do a few simple things on their page, and the next thing you know, they're bringing people, their friends, they're bringing in their warm market. Then you help them with their new recruits do exactly the same thing. You don't need a blog, you don't need a website, you don't need an elaborate capture page, autoresponder system. But if you've already got those, okay, stop spending money on AdWords and pay-per-click and traffic. You don't need traffic. You can go to Facebook, you go to LinkedIn, you can reach out and connect with people that you know in advance need and want what you're selling. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. On Sunday night, we're really going to go further into detail on the new things that are taking place on LinkedIn. There's a reason they're calling LinkedIn Facebook for Professionals. And now that they've added that live chat feature, it's never been faster. It's never been easier. Until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.